is this around the world in 15 seconds?
Pretty much. So yeah, next. Oh hey, this one loads. This one actually loads on this. That's good.
Sonic Team presents Sonic 06 prototype.
If a Sonic 06 prototype would probably be better than the actual game.
Yeah, given what they showed in trailers and the whole,
You know
it's
what?
a night. It's
Kiddo.
a Knights.
Yeah, there is
Knights.
apparently a Knights. Like I guess it's a. I guess
Kiddo,
it's meant to be like a
have you
sample or some kind. I'm not sure. Again, it's on the Hidden Palace page. If you guys want me to link like the Hidden Palace stuff in the Discord chat, like, feel free to ask me about that. Yeah.
Have you actually looked up Sonic 06 prototype before?
I'm pretty certain if there was one, then the fans would have like. Oh, E-free version. That's what this is.
Ah, okay.
Mm,
That make a lot of
interesting.
So this is like an E3 demo, similar to the Sonic 3D Blast E3 demo. So
I'm
let's
just
see how
looking
this
at-
looks.
I'm just looking at TCRF right now, and I'm just kind of expecting one of the sections to be called actual gameplay.
Now this one's running slower than it should. Not consistently slower. It's like going all over the place speed-wise. Alright. So, the sound seemed a bit off, but I don't know if that's an emulation or not.
I'm not even sure what this game is.
Knights,
Oh, Knights.
Knights is a very notable Sega Saturn game. You might have noticed the Sonic Team, like the Sonic Team announcement FMV. This is basically another Yuji Naka Naoto Oshima collab. It's a bit more. I'd say it's a bit more arcade-like than Sonic or whatnot. But yeah, here's your main player character. He flies. He collects orbs. He uses orbs to destroy those things, and then you gotta go to this, and then it goes again. Oh, rank E. That's bull. That was no rank E.
Just saying, I would, if you gave me the choice between the originals and the re-releases that Sega made on Steam, I would probably go with the re-releases on Steam because they work just the same.
That's good to know. I do have the Steam version of Knights, so
Yeah.
it might be worth me checking out. But I was kind of hesitant on playing it because I was like,
I would imagine they've just completely recoded it, so it's not just like running in an emulator.
yeah. If I remember it, I heard it was based off the Sega Ages port, so like it's not running off a Saturn emulator.
I mean, I do believe I think it was Sonic Mega Drive the Sonic Genesis
Sonic's Ultimate
Classic.
Genesis Collection.
Yeah, something like that. I do
That is
remember.
Genesis emulators.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that's emulators. I don't think like
Like
the re-release of Sonic Adventure 2
Like-
or whatever.
Sega doesn't tend to use emulators for the Saturn stuff because, you know,
Did you
this
just
is what
fly
the
through a rock?
emulators would play. You know?
You just flew through a rock.
Did I? It must be a
Yeah.
proto glitch. I didn't notice. I was talking while I was. Oh, was it this rock? That's actually an enemy.
Oh. Hold on. Wait for it to catch up. It was it was like somewhere after the tree, which you're going around now on stream.
Yeah, there's some things that look like rocks, but they're enemies. I mean,
it looked
sound
distinctly.
is screwy.
It looked distinctly like it was part of the level itself, and not like an enemy or whatever.
You might be right, tea time. Although the other side of it is like when you're dealing with like a prototype like this, it's hard to tell if you can rely on things being the same.
You know?
Yes?
I would imagine that like when they did the Steam re-releases of the games, they probably tried to include all the glitches in there.
It's very difficult to do something like that. Like,
yeah,
even if you have the original source code, certain glitches are dependent on the hardware setup. You know?
Yeah, but if you're recoding it, you can you could deliberately code it so that a glitch is redoable. Like I believe, I can't remember what it was, but there's like some Nintendo game where they deliberately included the glitches to keep it true to the original.
If I remember right, you're referring to Ocarina of Time 3D.
That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah, in that case, like Ocarina of Time 3D is actually built right off the Ocarina of Time source code.
Yeah.
So they were able to do that to some degree.
I mean, I would imagine it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't too difficult because they were deliberately including it in the code, but
yeah,
trying to figure out what code caused the glitch, you know, that's always a hassle.
Ooh. All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Fern just dead.
I will say though, the Steam re-releases I also just prefer because not to compare like PC to old systems, but the graphics just look a lot better. I mean, granted, I believe they are just using like the same 3D models, but
well, yeah, like a lot of
it's
like
a much higher
the
resolution.
reasons things can look better on PC is simply because, you know, it's higher resolution and the frame rate's more stable.
Yeah, like let me look at my Steam game list because there's one game that comes to mind. I could just explain it, but it's probably just better off for me to pull up Steam. Because I have it, like...
Unfortunately, it's not exactly like you'll get a Knights prototype off running on a PC, so...
I mean, that's true.
Alright, so that's all the orbs in this level, and then I go fight the boss.
Steam, are you gonna load?
Whoa, 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 where are you going?
I hope Steam just doesn't error on me like it did like last time, where it's just sat at connecting Steam account for like 10 hours. I mean literally 10 hours. Okay, yeah, it didn't.
Does TCRF have any data on this?
It might. I mean, TCRF does look at Hidden Palace stuff, so it probably does. Like, I'd be very surprised if it doesn't.
Okay, so the thing I was thinking of was Space Channel 5 Part 2. I can tell you that playing that on a PC probably was better for my eyes than playing it on the original. Also, you can customize the controls much easier because I believe it's just remapping certain functions to different keys, you know?
Oh, different music when the level's cleared. Interesting.
Also, Crazy Taxi, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but doesn't Crazy Taxi have that music licensing issue stuff?
Maybe, but they still have music in it. I mean, of
Or
course,
or just be like Crazy Bus and have that nonsensical beeping.
You mean music? True music?
Yeah.
Okay, I do. I'm just looking at it right now, kiddo. It wasn't just like a port. It seems like when they put these on PC, they actually updated the graphics so that they wouldn't look like butts on a higher resolution. I don't think they upgraded the models. The models look like they're still the same.
They might have redone the textures, you mean?
Yeah, well, the textures, yeah, but I think, like, the actual models... Like, let me look at the... Yeah, that looks like a model that you would see on the Dreamcast.
Well, to be fair with that regard, like, Sega's always made models that still look like Dreamcast. I mean, Sonic 06's human models still look like Dreamcast quality stuff.
I mean, they also just had him, like, flapping his mouth when he was saying one word.
Oh, yeah. Classic Sonic Adventure lip sync.
What was it? You know, Sonic Boom and how people were saying it was completely terrible?
Yeah.
They played it at, I don't remember if it was AGDQ or SGDQ. It was like sometime in 2015. And, someone who worked on the game commented, donated. And they said, I worked on this game. This is why you don't have, one quality assurance tester or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Just some humor that everyone found
yes.
funny, basically. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw NiGHTs, I never really quite understood it.
To be fair, like, the score, like, casually playing, it's kind of simple, but trying to score run the game is, like, a real test of trying to understand what the heck is happening.
Yeah,
and
that was
how scoring works.
That was probably why I never understood it, because my friend who showed it to me was trying to do a score run.
Like, especially with what T-Time told me, like, my intuition would be to go to the loop, go to the end of the course as fast as possible, because, I mean, it's a Sonic Team game. You'd think it'd be going on gotta go fast logic. But apparently, no, you gotta grind out the time for score.
Can I also mention that NiGHTs herself or himself, I'm not even sure at this point.
NiGHTs is very ambiguous gender-wise, and it's intentional.
Up until Jenny of Dreams at the very least, where she was given a female voice.
But can I mention?
Yes, and see, yeah, T-Time was right. You gotta grind out the time for score if you want to get a high rank. And at that point, like, I practically came there at the last second, and I got an A. So it's like...
Hi, Render.
The phone mic.
Hi. But like NiGHTs, I'm thinking about it, and NiGHTs looks like a character that would fit pretty well into the Sonic universe.
Well, I mean, being designed by Sonic Team, I guess makes sense.
Christmas Nights for Sega Saturn?
No, I haven't.
Apparently, you can play as Sonic in that one.
There is a mode in that where you
I've
can play as Sonic. Like, it's just, you know, it's basically just a model swap of Claris and Elliot. So it's not very great, but yeah, apparently Sega thought so too.
Isn't this the same team that brought you Sonic in a car, though?
What
No,
Sonic in
actually,
a car are you referring to? Because Sonic's in a car, been in a car a lot of more times than, you know.
And when you say Sonic in a car, I think Sumo Digital, the guys who are responsible for Outrun 2.
And you know what I think? Waku
What?
Waku's Sonic Patrol car.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm sorry, what?
I was trying to avoid
Wait,
that
you haven't
one
seen
because I
Waku
think
Waku
that's
Sonic Patrol car?
No. Are you going to show it to me?
I guess I have to show it. It was dumped and is available on MAME, like... It was very recently, like, it was just dumped last year. I did a stream on it, like, right when it was dumped. And...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That can be,
it was
I mean-
fairly amusing.
I
I learned very quickly how to get both 5 stars
Oh my
and
god!
1 star. Like,
This section of this level, it's basically like the Sonic 3D Blast Saturn. What do you call it?
special stages.
Yeah, special stages.
Yeah, if I remember right, what I heard was that, like for the Saturn core to 3D Blast, like, Sonic Team, like, actually coded those special stages.
Wow.
Like, for the Saturn version.
And then in the subsequent PC release, they downgraded it by a fuck up.
You said this is like
They
a
probably
prototype,
couldn't do the Saturn code for some reason. Like,
know,
probably was too highly tailored to the hardware. I don't know.
You know-
Sega's weird. They do stupid things all the time.
Kiddo?
Yes?
You said this is a prototype, right? 'Cause
Yes.
In the bobsled section, I believe that's what it is. You can see like the tracks loading in front of you.
I'm not sure whether that's a prototype thing or the simulator, though.
Yo,
Yeah,
either that or it could be just the regular draw
I-
in general.
What system is this running on?
It's... this is a Sega Saturn game.
Let me look up how big Saturn cartridges were, because
Saturn stuff was CD-based.
I'm pretty sure you could fit an entire Saturn ROM in memory on a PC.
Saturn
It's like-
stuff was CD-based, so...
Saturn, Sega Saturn.
Yes.
Not Saturn.
Sega Saturn, not Sailor Saturn.
Sega Pluto. Wait,
Yeah.
hold up. What was that? What was that for prices, Google? $999.95 on eBay for a used one for free shipping.
$999.95 for what?
For a Sega Saturn.
Holy hell! This price is spiked.
What?
I got my Saturn like back in the '90s for $50.
I mean, to be fair, this is just like one of those eBay listings where they just put the price up insanely high and hope someone buys it, because there's other listings on the Google shopping search that are like $90, you know? Something more reasonable.
I would imagine 90 would be what I'd expect nowadays.
I mean, that's for a used one though. That's for a used one though.
Well, yeah. So yeah, that's both of the stages that are available in the E3 demo of Nights. Okay, so since I was asked to show